everyone, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you guys are new. I'm Kirsten, and in today's video we're going to be doing part 2 to the video I posted last week, which was my favorite beauty YouTubers. Today we're going to be talking about my favorite YouTubers that are not in the beauty space. So we're talking about lifestyle, DIY, or furniture flipping, and then BookTube. So these are kind of the other categories of YouTube that I like to watch. Now, I don't watch these categories quite as much as my beauty categories, but I still watch most of these people's videos, so I will kind of touch on that if I watch every one of their uploads or not. But in general, these are the ones that I'm subscribed to, that I watch almost everything, if not everything, that they do post. But for instance, if one of these channels were to post a video at the same time as one of my favorite beauty YouTubers, I'm probably going to watch the beauty or makeup content first and then watch this one. So like I said in the last video, I watch YouTube like it's TV. So again, I've got a lot of channels to talk about. We've got 24, I believe, today. So let's go ahead and jump into it. The first category is going to be lifestyle YouTubers. So again, none of these are in any specific order, but I wanted to start my lifestyle favorite YouTubers with my number one favorite YouTuber. She's the first YouTuber that I ever watched, really. The first one I ever subscribed to and watched all of her videos. And I now watch videos from her family, and that is Aspen Ovard and her husband Parker Ferris, and then they have a daughter named Cove that they have in some of their vlogs. So yeah, Aspen is the first YouTuber that I ever really subscribed to and watched all of her videos. I still watch almost all of her videos. Some of her more specifically baby related content I don't usually watch because I don't have a baby. So it's not really kind of the content that I'm interested in, but I still watch their family vlogs, and I just love all of her videos in general. They seem like a very sweet family. I like Parker's channel too, so I'm kind of putting them together because they're a unit, you know? So Aspen and Parker are definitely gonna be on the top of this list for me. If you've never seen their channel, they're a younger couple. They live in Utah and they have a toddler, and she's also now pregnant with her second child. But she started out kind of doing some beauty content, some hair tutorials, and she does every now and then some makeup videos, but it's really not what she focuses on. She wears a lot less makeup. She's a lot more into natural beauty, I guess, but she's a lot more into fashion, home decor, that kind of thing. They're vloggers, so yeah, they just are a little bit more relaxed, and I love their channel for that. Next up is another couple that I think is just so wholesome and nice to watch, and it is Sierra and Steven Schultze. And y'all, she just had her baby. I think she posted it yesterday, but maybe she had her 2 days ago, and I think her name is Grace, and I'm just so happy for them. I've been watching her videos for quite a few years now. I want to say at least 2 years, and I know that they were struggling a lot with having a baby, and so I'm so happy for them that they finally did. It sounds like she had a heck of an experience with going past her due date and then having something like 60 hours of labor. So I'm sure that their channel is going to be paused for a little bit right now because they are taking a maternity leave. But if you can, just go back and watch some of her older videos, and then I'm sure they'll be back in due time with some new videos and new content. But they're just so sweet. You can tell that, they love each other, and it's so nice to just watch them. They live in California, and again, they have a vlog channel, but she also is really body positive, and she posts a lot of videos about that and just being confident in who you are, and I really like her channel for that. And the one person that was on the list from my first video who is reappearing on this list is Mia Maples. Now, she could go into the lifestyle and the DIY kind of category, but I'm putting her in lifestyle because she really does post everything. So yeah, she is just one of my tip-top favorites. I love her channel a lot. I love all of her videos. I love, like I said in my last video, I love her makeup content, but I also just love everything that she posts. Truly, I just really love her channel. She's got a larger channel, so you might have heard of a lot of these people. I'm not as versed in any of these, so some of the channels that I watch are larger channels, but there's a lot of YouTube content creators, so there's a chance you've never heard of her. Yeah, she kind of posts anything and everything. She does a lot of room transformations. They just recently redid Airstream, I think. What is that thing called? I don't know, a camper of some sort. And yeah, she surprised and gifted it to her dad. She's done makeovers for her grandparents. She's just very giving, and she does stuff for her parents a lot. Her and her mom are super cute. She does, as far as lifestyle goes, she does a lot of home decor, like I said, the remodeling and stuff, but she also does just a little bit of everything. She'll do transformation videos, which I mentioned in my last video. I can't really lump her into one category. She really does everything. So that's why I've put her in the lifestyle category. Next up is Clancy Burke. She is a TV news reporter. She lives in Ohio, and I just love her channel. She just recently posted why she doesn't do any sponsorships, and I thought that was super interesting, so go check that video out from her. She's never done a sponsorship, and I don't think she plans to do one anytime soon. Her videos are really interesting. She posts a lot of like day-to-day routines, like her day in the life of a TV news reporter. I would never, like, that's not the career path I would have taken, because I'm just not like that bubbly all the time. I don't think I could do it, but I love her clips that she puts in her videos of her reporting the news, and she also kind of tries to show you that it's not all like bright and bubbly. Like when you get a breaking news story, it can be very saddening to have to go and like knock on people's doors trying to get stories, but she also just like posts a lot of other stuff. They're having some neighbor drama in their apartment, which I could definitely relate to because I had several terrible neighbors and even a couple bad roommates in college. So yeah, I definitely can relate to that. So I love watching her videos, and her boyfriend vlog together a lot. So yeah, they're also co-workers now. So anyways, it's just a fun channel. That's what I feel about like a lot of these. Again, kind of like my last video, I kind of feel the same way about most of these people. It's why I watch them, it's why I enjoy them, but they just have a really fun channel. Next up is Mikkel Jancy, and I'd say I probably watch like 80% of her videos, maybe more than that. But every now and then there's one that I'm like, I can miss on that. And then, you know, if I'm looking for something to watch, I'll watch it. But she has a very nice personality as well. She seems very sweet. She's got a really pretty smile, and she does a lot of like unboxing videos. She does vlogs. Her channel, I don't know why I'm having like a hard time describing it. My hair right here, but I kind of just like watch it just to relax, I guess. Like I don't watch it for any informational stuff, I guess. Like I'm not really into subscription boxes like I used to be, and so I like to watch her unboxing videos because they're entertaining, but I don't really watch them because I'm trying to purchase one. I just like her content. Yeah, and they just moved into a new house, so they've been doing a lot of videos about that, which I enjoy. Next up, I'm kind of going to put the two of them together. They probably have this done to them a lot, but they're twins, and I do watch Monica and Shelby Church. Monica is actually, I think I watch her channel more than Shelby's. I watched hers before Shelby's, and then I started watching Shelby's because I found out that they were twins, and then I liked both of their contents. But yeah, I do really like both of their channels, but again, I watch more of Monica's content. I just realized I've missed someone on this list. Let's go ahead and talk about them. So there are actually another set of twins that I love to watch, and that is Brooklyn and Bailey. So they are closer to my age. I think they're a little bit younger than me. They're in their early 20s, and I have been kind of watching them since like Aspen times, like before then, honestly. But it was because their mom runs Cute Girls Hairstyles, something like that. And I used to learn how to braid and do like different hairstyles when I had really long hair from that channel. And she would braid her daughter's hair, Brooklyn and Bailey. And like, she's got 6 kids, so she does hair for all of them. So that's actually how I learned how to do a lot of different hairstyles when I was younger. When I was like an early teenager, I watched a lot of her videos. But now that Brooklyn and Bailey have their own channel and we're all like older now, I guess, I watch their videos too. Their content is, I guess, a little bit, maybe it's tailored towards their age range, but maybe a little bit younger. So I don't watch everything that they post, but I do really like their channels. They also have, let me show you actually. So I just went and grabbed this, but they also have like a clothing line, and they have this necklace, and Brooklyn wears a necklace really similar to this, and everyone kept asking her where she got it from. And it was, I think, gifted from like her grandmother or something, but it's like a choker necklace, and this is kind of all you can see when you put it on. But yeah, this is from their little shop. I did purchase this like a year ago. Whenever it launched is whenever I purchased this. So yeah, I really love this. Should I put it on? I don't know if it will really go with what I'm wearing today, but just so you guys can see it at least. Yeah, this is the necklace from their line, and yeah, I just really like it. They also have a mascara, and because their eyelashes are like insanely long. The mascara didn't really work out for me. I felt like my lashes like stuck together, like my upper lashes and my lower lashes would like stick. And so sometimes I had to really work to like open my eyes when I was blinking. So that was kind of a miss for me, but I really do love this necklace from them. That's kind of what I was talking about in my first video, or like part 1 to this, was that I hope I didn't forget anyone. And they're actually not on this list that I wrote down, but they're definitely one of my favorite channels. So there could be people that I forget. If I ever think of someone that I forgot, I will try and put them in the description box or something, or a pinned comment. but let's just keep going with the ones I do have on the list. We've got 2 more in the lifestyle category. The first one is Tess Christine, and I used to watch her videos a lot more than I do now. I'm not really sure why. I think I've just been way more into like just beauty content in general, but she used to post a lot of like work outfits or outfits for a week, stuff like that, and I really liked that content from her. I also really like her travel vlogs. She's doing a lot more like baby content right now because she as well is pregnant. A lot of people are pregnant right now, but I don't really watch a lot of like baby specific content. Again, I don't have a baby, so I'm not really interested in watching that right now. But yeah, I really like her channel as well. So maybe if you guys are pregnant or you just like to watch that content, then here's some people that you can watch as far as like Aspen, Sierra, or Tess. Last up on my lifestyle category list is Estee Lalonde. I have such a sweet spot in my heart for Estee because she is the one that influenced me, I guess, or like just really made me want to adopt a greyhound. And of course, the one video when my greyhounds are not on the bed is the one I'm talking about them. But yeah, so Estee used to have a greyhound named Reggie, and unfortunately about a year or 2 ago, he passed away. But whenever she first got him, she posted a video and it said, "What I love about my greyhound." And I think she has made that video private now. But that video really, when I saw it, I was like, I want a greyhound. And I thought that for like years, since the point that she posted that video until it was like I was ready to adopt a dog. And I adopted my white and brown dog. He's not in here right now. And then I've had him now for almost 4 years. This summer will be 4 years in July. And then I adopted the black greyhound in June of last year. So this month is 1 year that we've had her. And I really do kind of credit Estee with that because I used to watch her vlogs and videos of Reggie, and he was just so cute. And I watched all of her vlogs from whenever her and her ex-boyfriend were like going to adopt him and things. So yeah, I really have such a soft spot in my heart for her. Estee also has a jewelry line. I'll show you a piece that I have from hers. So this is the ring that I have from her line. I will post a picture here of it because it is kind of hard to see. I'm not sure if it'll even like focus, but it's like little seashells and it's just really cute. So my great-grandmother actually collected seashells, and when she passed away several years ago, I inherited her seashell collection. So I have like a special place in my heart for that. And so since Estee is really the reason that I adopted my dog, and he obviously means so much to me. I love my dog so much, and the other one, don't worry. Their names, by the way, are Henry and Perry. I don't know if I've ever mentioned that, but yeah, the white and brown one is Henry, and then the black one's Perry. And yeah, she, you know, encouraged me to adopt Henry, who made such a big difference in my life, and I love him with my whole heart. And I could get emotional because he's just my little baby. But yeah, I guess when those kind of two things collided with Estee, who encouraged me to get like my little baby, and the seashells, which remind me of my great-grandmother, I just really love this ring. So yeah, I just think about both of those things whenever I wear it. And so that's what I have from her jewelry line. But enough sap, let's move on. So the next category is going to be DIY or furniture flipping, and I do both of those, and so I'm very interested in this content. I'm definitely into furniture flipping. I do that pretty often. So the first one, actually, she's more of like a DIY or like home video kind of person. It's XO McKenna, and she also has XO McKenna vlogs, but she just recently bought a 110-year-old cottage, and they have been revamping it, like completely redoing it. And so I love her videos about that. On her vlog channel, she has thrifting vlogs, so it's just super fun to watch. She puts so much time and effort into editing. I've never seen anyone edit a video like her. Like truly, it is amazing because she's doing all this work on her house. She's filming it, she edits it, and it's just insane. Like it is so good. You guys gotta watch her channel. Like seriously, it's amazing. She also has a video for my makeup people. If you guys are crafty, she has a video, and I'll link it down below where I put her channel link. All of these people will be linked, but I will specifically link this video where she built a vanity. It's really nice. It's out of wood and it's got 2 drawers on it. And I've thought many times about making that for my setup. I'm not sure, but I'm still like I want the one from West Elm, so I'm not sure if I want to make that one or not. But yeah, her channel is really, really awesome. Next up is Mr. Kate, and Mr. Kate is kind of a team now. It's her, Kate, and Joey, her husband, and also their little baby Moon. And I'm sure you guys have heard of Mr. Kate, right? Like if you watch anyone that's got a big channel on YouTube, she's probably redone one of their rooms. She actually just decorated and designed Sierra and Steven's nursery. She just did that. So you guys have probably heard of Mr. Kate before, but I love her channel, or their channel. Yeah, it's really awesome. I think sometimes DIY channels, you can tell that they were DIYs, but like her DIYs just look like you could buy them at Anthropologie or something. So yeah, her DIYs are like next level. Another DIY channel is the Sorry Girls. They again, Kelsey and Becky. Kelsey had just, well, not just, but she's had a new apartment, townhouse, house kind of thing, and she's been doing videos there. They have all sorts of different content, like DIY content, room remodeling, things like that. They've also done some rooms for some influencers. But again, I just really like their channel as well. Next up on this list is Gabby Christine. I am a newer subscriber to her channel. She has a smaller channel, but it's really amazing. She's got really great content. There's one video in specific, I'm looking for the title of it so that y'all can find it, but it's like small entryway makeover plus IKEA Trone. I think it's cut off, but it's the name of the piece that she used. So her channel is just, it's actually like surprising. I guess sometimes with smaller channels, you don't expect like such high quality content or editing yet, because you know, you're like figuring stuff out. Like mine is not as high quality as hers, I would say, but she does really good upcycles. And again, her DIYs look very like high dollar. They don't look cheap. They don't look like she did them. You know what I mean? Like they look like she could have gone out and bought them to look like that. So yeah, she's got a really, really good channel. And I'm looking now, I've missed several of her uploads. I need to go watch. But again, I really just love watching her channel. Her content is really awesome and she seems really nice. Next up is Furniture Flipping Teacher. This is Lauren and her boyfriend Neiman that run this channel. Y'all, okay. They're, speaking of like editing and stuff, their channel's really good too. So I think they just hired out an editor, but Neiman is a videographer, photographer, and then Lauren flips the furniture. So they're the perfect duo for a YouTube channel where you flip furniture. It's really awesome. She actually recently just quit her teaching job to pursue furniture flipping full time, which is just, holy cow. That's amazing that she's able to do that. So congrats to her. But yeah, her channel like exploded. She just started it at the beginning of the year or the end of last year. And I found it in February. I binged her channel, like every single video. I spent the whole weekend just watching them. My husband was like, are you gonna stop watching her? Because I put her up on the TV and I was just sitting there on the couch watching her for an entire weekend. But yeah, her videos are super good as well. She's got really unique and creative ways to flip stuff. She also, I really like about her that she, on her flips, it's like, what's the minimum I can do to make it look great? Like some videos, I don't want to redo all the drawers and redo, you know, the mechanisms of the piece. And sometimes people, you know, it might make it like, you know, really, really nice and custom. But when you're talking about, if you're painting furniture and you're working on furniture, to flip it for that purpose, if you're putting in all this money and labor and effort, it's just sometimes not worth it. And so something about her channel is that she doesn't, I'm not saying she like cuts corners or makes, you know, no. She just does what makes sense for furniture flipping. So yeah, like she just tries to use what's already there and she's resourceful with it. So I think that that's a good quality to have. Next up, we've got No Can Do, and it's KNOW, No Can Do. And I recently found her channel. I think her channel is rather new, but she also has been flipping furniture. She follows Furniture Flipping Teacher as well. And yeah, I like her content. Also, she is a really hard worker. She wants to make sure that her pieces look the best that they can before she posts them for sale. And she will just put in whatever amount of work needs to be done for them. But again, she tries to keep in mind, you got to keep in mind that like profit margin, right? So you can't, I don't know. If you get a piece and you're flipping it to keep in your own house and you're like, oh yeah, I want this to be like the best piece ever. I want to feel so proud of it. Like you want to do exactly what your taste is, but you got to keep in mind that might not be what your potential customers or client base or whatever is. So she just keeps that in mind. All right, I feel like I'm talking for too long, so I'm going to try and speed this up. But a couple more like furniture flipping DIY channels we've got Desert DIY. Her videos are so unique. She does a lot of unique paint colors on her furniture. She lives in the desert, so it's just, yeah, really unique. Something that she does is she flips her furniture upside down for the first layer of paint if she's going to spray, which I have adapted into many of my pieces as well. It helps you to make sure that you're spraying the underneath, where you might not see like underneath a little ledge, but when you have it upside down, it's not underneath. So, you know, it just helps to get all the nooks and crannies. So she's got some really good ideas there. She also does her furniture as more of a nonprofit. So she flips the furniture and she gifts it to children that are phasing out of foster care. So I think that's a really great reason and cause for her channel. Next up, we have Jamie and Sarah. They're an awesome channel. They are living, what do you call it? I just totally blanked. They are, okay, there goes light bulb. Jamie and Sarah are financially free, and they have been financially free for about a year now, I think. They had a video on that as well, but they do a lot of furniture flipping. They do all sorts of like kind of like side hustle videos, which are really interesting, and they just kind of show you some different ways you can make some cash on the side and live financially free. Next up, we've got Pretty Distressed, and her name is Christina. Her videos are super cool. I think she lives in like Tennessee. She makes really high quality pieces. They look really awesome when she gets done with them. Again, I love her channel. She just has really great content. Okay, we got two more in this like DIY furniture flipping category. Next up, we've got, again, Mia Maples. I've talked enough about her. I think you guys get the point. I like all of her videos. But yeah, she has done some furniture flipping videos as well as some house content, which I mentioned earlier in the video. So just know that she is like everywhere on all the categories, okay? And next up, we do have one person that's going to show up twice in this video as well, and it is Ariel Bissett. So she is a booktuber. I'll talk a little bit more about her in a minute, but I really love her house content. So she just recently bought a house in Canada. They moved across country to go move to this house during the pandemic, and she has been updating it and renovating it, and it's really cool. She just put up her bookshelves, so I really like her channel as well, and just seeing all of the updates that they're making. All right, the last category, let's talk about some booktubers. I've only got 5 booktubers. I watch like random people's videos, but these 5 are like really the ones that I'll watch all of them. Sometimes I go in and out of my reading phases. I haven't really been in one for the majority of the last year. I'm trying to get back into it though. So I do have the 5 that I still watch their videos, even if I'm not really in the mood to read. The first one is Peru's Project. Her name is Reagan. She used to live in Texas. She now lives in New York, and she works there. I think they're moving back to Texas soon, her and her boyfriend Clay, but it's just her channel. Clay appears every now and then in vlogs, but it's really just her channel. Yeah, she has a, let's see, she's into a lot of YA books, but also adult books, fantasy books. She loves Brandon Sanderson. She's sometimes into like contemporary books every now and then, I think, but she's also into historical books, historical romance books. I think I'm kind of like hitting all of the high points here. Those are kind of the things that she's into. She does a lot of partnerships with ThreadUp. She's also really into like fashion. She wears glasses, so if you wear glasses, she has got a lot of really good recommendations for those. Yeah, she's got a little bit of everything on her channel as well. She's got a really cute dog named Matilda. She's a little pug. She's super cute. But again, I just love her channel. She's a very bubbly person, and yeah, I really like her videos. I feel like I'm looking down a lot in this video. I'm sorry. I'm just like looking at my list to make sure I don't forget anyone else. The next booktuber I've got is Books with Chloe. And Chloe has like a much more like deep aesthetic. She's into like a lot of black decor in her house. She's also just recently moved, so she's got some decorate videos. Her reading style, I think, is a little bit darker than mine. Like sometimes she reads like thrillers and fantasy books that are like high fantasy, I guess. Yeah, she also just reads like a little bit of darker topics than I sometimes like to, but she's also into like YA fantasy books, romance books, different kinds of books that I'm also into. So yeah, if it helps you guys to know too, my like reading preferences are, I like to read fiction books that have a purpose, but I also just like to read fiction books in general. I usually don't read too much nonfiction because I like to just read to relax, I guess. But I don't read anything spooky. I don't watch anything spooky. I don't like scary stuff. So I'm not into that, which sometimes she is, Chloe is. I like romance books. I like YA fantasy books. And yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with that. The next booktuber that I watch a lot is basically Brit. She's so cute. I love her apartment. Again, these people they do a lot of decorate videos when they move, so she's got that content too, if you're into that. But yeah, her vlogs are pretty cute too. Pretty cute, who says that? Her vlogs are fun to watch, and yeah, I just really like her channel as well. Again, I'm kind of saying the same thing about all these people, but she's got a good channel. And the last booktuber, again, I said she'd come up again, is Ariel Bissett. I don't watch all of her book videos, just like being transparent again, but I do watch a lot of them. And actually, if you guys have a Goodreads account and you have like the little Goodreads challenge thing for like how many books you want to read, she actually came up with the color for that. So she got to pick I think it's a light purple. She picked that color for this year's book challenge on Goodreads, so that's super fun. But yeah, I mostly have been watching her house videos, but I also really do like her reading content as well. I just kind of like pick and choose which ones I watch based on her thumbnail, like which books that she's talking about. So yeah, I don't really watch all of the BookTube videos, but I do watch most of these 5 people's videos. So yeah, I really hope I didn't forget anyone else, because I did forget Brooklyn and Bailey until the middle of this video. But it's been 30 minutes that I've been talking now, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. But again, you guys, if you have never heard of any of these channels and you like these kinds of topics, I would definitely recommend that you check any of these channels out. I really like all of them, and I suggest all of them to you guys. But also, if you guys have anyone else that you watch that are in any of these categories, let me know down below. I'd love to check them out as well. And with that being said, that's going to be it for me today. If you liked today's video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!